Yo, it's your boy Tratrizzy. Been busy and I'm back at it like a crack at it with another video. And today we're gonna be giving y'all a few Chiraq topics, man. I got an update on the last thing I just gave y'all about the police officer who was killed in Chicago earlier. I also want to let y'all know that I'm gonna be soon giving y'all an update on the homicides in Chicago because the homicides in Chicago is way off the charts. Y'all think that the crime rate is going down? Nah. What they really doing is the new mayor, he found a way to make certain homicides not get counted as homicides. So homicides like 800 TJ who was killed on the expressway, that's not counted in the murder count, which is crazy. How that ain't counted in the murder count? And that's some of the main shit that's been going on, but that shit ain't involved. But before I get started, 'cause last time I ain't do it, but this time I is. So let's go ahead. Let's play one thing for fun. They sending shots, these niggas killing niggas more than flu shots. Don't get it twisted like dreadlocks, some defense like Matlock. We study your game like Red Ops, man. Call of Duty on me black ops. These white cops in the back shots, some cops be clapping, they really not. I live this life like I'm really stock. I got the brick, he got the mouth. Come with us, you lose your top. I'm half foot like I'm on a yacht. This is my time like I'm on the clock. I had the weed, bro, got the rock. Got money stashed in the sneaker box. I'm just trying to know if you gon' get it not. Just trying to know if you gon' get it not before I come to the block. Cause the police up, just trying to make it out. These niggas now they fake it out. When the bullets hit your face, your ass look worse than breaking out. Yeah, they going crazy cause of crack, but they love talking that smack. And they only whooping their cats. This shit rap don't get back. Alright, now we got that out the way. Let's get into this situation. So basically, it's a whole plot twist on this situation. I know if y'all go check out the video I dropped before this because they deleted the article, even though I should have posted the article. I read it off my phone. They had a whole story on how they tried to put the murder on somebody else, saying that they the one who discharged the firearm at the police originally. That's what they originally said. But knowing that it was nobody else who even fired their weapons. Let's read the new update. Go check out the old shit that I posted the last video, and then check this out and see how they changed their story so quickly. But police revealed a major update in the case of Rivera, the 36-year-old Chicago police officer killed Thursday night. An initial police statement following the incident said an officer discharged a weapon during an encounter with an armed offender. In a statement Friday, police further investigation revealed that officer's weapon was unintentionally struck Rivera. Police said that officer's weapon was the only firearm discharged in the incident. It do hit different when you got me going crazy on the YNs in Chicago and shit. They ain't even blow. Y'all got the blowing and going crazy and shit. And come to find out, she got shot in her back. Y'all shot her in her back, and that's crazy, man. Like the offender who pointed a rifle at officers is in custody. So that part was true. They said that basically the niggas that they was chasing ran into a building. When they ran into a building, somebody pointed a rifle down the hall type shit. Not the people who they was chasing. So they didn't know who the fuck was chasing them. And that's probably what they gonna end up saying. Like I don't know who was chasing them. They probably got papers for their gun. Who knows? We don't know what's going on. That's damn. But the suspect remains in custody. Detectives also continue to investigate the circumstances that led to the investigative stop before the deadly encounter. We ask that the city continue to pray for the fallen officer's Crystal Rivera family during this heartbreaking time. We also ask that the people of Chicago pray for Officer Rivera partner as he faces the loss of his fellow CPD family member. Through her loss weighs heavy on our department, we will continue to do all we can to protect our city in memory of Rivera and her sacrifices, police said. Police said officers assigned to the 6th District Tactic Team were on patrol when they attempted to make a stop on a suspected armed male suspect at 9:50 p.m. in the 8200 block of South Dressel Avenue. As officers approached, police said the suspect ran into a nearby building. And that's when so far and so on happened that I just explained to y'all. When they ran into the building, the police chased behind them. When they chased behind them, somebody got the blicking when they came in the building. I mean, shit. And they mad. They don't know who the fuck y'all is. That's what they could say. Definitely if it's a gun that's registered to their home. Y'all never know. As officers pursued, Rivera and her partner were confronted by another suspect who was armed with a rifle, Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snellen said. The officers followed Superintendent Snellen said they were met with that apartment by a second person with a rifle pointed at the officers at some point. So hold on. At some point, an officer discharged a weapon and officers were struck. She was then transported to the hospital where she later sustained to her wounds. Rivera was shot and was taken to the University of Chicago hospital in a squad car, officials say. Now, the crazy part about this is that squad car crashed and police had to wait for another vehicle to take her the rest of the way. That car crash could have been what killed her. Was shot in the back. Anybody know when you shot in the back, that's very sensitive. You cannot be moving. They got in a car accident while she was shot in the back while they trying to transport her driving recklessly like they beat through the street and shit, and they got her,